Alright you guys, welcome back to another tutorial video on my channel, and in today's video we're going to be doing a build that is right behind us. It is a small Roman, Greek I guess, inspired like temple using sandstone, sand, and red sand. And I say it's Roman inspired because of the pillars, quite obviously, and just the design of it being smaller and rectangular as most of their smaller temples to smaller gods were. But it could also easily be used for like an Egyptian small temple, considering, you know, it's made of sand and it could be really easily just put in the desert. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right into it. And if you enjoy my tutorials, don't forget to subscribe so you see all of the coming ones every single weekend, usually. Alright, don't mind the sword that I have in my inventory. I was just killing off some sheep that I had, obviously, from a sheep farm I was experimenting with. But anyways, to begin this temple, let me get into a spot where I don't see anything else while I'm building. It is a very simple design, honestly. You have a 3-gap wide entrance to start. So put one of these chiseled sandstones there and skip 3 and then 1 there. And then you skip another 1 block and put another chiseled sandstone. Same thing on the other side. Now we're going to work sideways. From here, you're going to go skip 3 blocks, 1, 2, 3, and block. And from here, skip 3 blocks, 1, 2, 3, and block. And then from here, we're going to skip 4, because this is the middle part, so I made it even instead of odd. So 1, 2, 3, 4, block. Then again, 3, 1, 2, 3, block. And then again, 3, 1, 2, 3, block. And then again, that's it actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I believe that's correct. Yep, just like that. Then we're going to do it on the other side as well. So again, it's 3, and then 3, and then 4, and then 3, and then 3. And again, it should match up with what you have laid out, obviously, on the other side. And then here you go over 1, and then you go over 3. Oh, that's 2, 3, and 1. There you go. And now you have exactly that. That's it, obviously. That's all you need to know. Alright, so now all these pillars go up with 3 regular smooth sandstones, and on top you put another chiseled sandstone. So you should have a 5 block in total tall pillar. So let me go ahead and do that. Alright, so now we have our pillars in place, so it's time to do the door frame. Now go back 1 onto here. We're going to put another matching the front here, another chiseled sandstone, as well as 1 on here matching this side. Same thing on the back. The back and the front are practically identical. You can change it if you'd like. However, when I originally designed it, the back and the front were meant to have the same type of open walkthrough, so the same doorway. Or you can build it with a closed wall on the back like this, so that you have light coming through it, but it's just a window basically. So after you place these chiseled sandstones, then you're going to do smooth sandstone, not up 3, this time up 4, with another chiseled sandstone on top. Then go out 1, and then put a sandstone brick on top with a chiseled sandstone in the middle. So again, 1, 2, 3, 4, like so, like so, like so. Now that the arch is clearly in place, you're going to put smooth sandstone stairs underneath the 2 sides here, and then fill in this corner with a smooth sandstone block as such. And I've already done the arch on the back way there. Now with this in mind, it's time to do the actual the walls. There's only 2 walls technically if you both have entrances, which is just the sides. So we're going to do what I normally do, which is push this second part of the wall back compared to this front pillar area, so it gives it some depth to all sides of this. And we're going to go up, and we are going to go up 6 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And that's going to go all the way around this entire, oh, not here because there's a door, obviously, but just 2 walls like so, and up 6 high. So let me go ahead and fill that in. Alright, so you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 by 6 tall interior walls. I don't even know what to call these side walls things. And if you really wanted to, you could remove the blocks where the pillars are on the inside here. Well, I guess not that one technically. Like this, if you wanted to have extra space, like put in like a, I don't know, like a closet here, so you could put a door on the front and put a chest in here as hidden storage. But that's up to you. I kind of liked having it flat because, you know, it's a temple thing, so I'd rather make it look a little more temple-like than put random storage in it. If you really needed storage, I dug down underneath it instead. Then for the outside wall here, I thought it looked kind of plain, So on the one that I built on my single player world, I went ahead, well, I obviously put bushes everywhere, as you can see here. Let me just grab some bushes. I put bushes on the bottom row, but you could easily skip that if you'd like. But for instance, if I'm going to recreate it accurately, it's going to be like so. And then we put, I cannot put dead bushes unless they are on coarse dirt or sand, I believe. Like that, and then go up. Granted, if you are building this in the desert, this probably wouldn't work as well, so you could skip this altogether, and or you could just leave the dead bushes with no trees. That's up to you. And then I went ahead and added these upside down sandstone stairs as an extra design element, so it didn't look so boring on the side, but yet it still gave it some depth. And the shadowing that comes naturally to it definitely makes it a bit more interesting to look at to the eye. Or if you'd like, you could do right side upstairs. Still gives you a shadow effect. It's just a different section of lines. I liked it going up like that just because it covered the top in a straight line versus having this gap here. Or heck, you could even do like a curved type of thing. I say curved, but it's not really curved. Kinda. You know? Ooh, that kind of looks fancy actually. Like that. And then you can put something else in here, or you could put a painting in there. That might actually be pretty cool. Let me grab one real quick. Like a nice 4x4 in the middle. Let's not do that. Oh, maybe that would work. There, that looks a little Roman, doesn't it? Yeah, I actually really like that, honestly. And I'm going to change these stairs because they're bothering me, because I really do not like the right side up sandstone stairs being on here. But, you know, or you could do it like that, yeah, and have two sections, basically. That looks kind of cool, too. A bit more sturdy than that. But either way, this is all different designs that you can do. Choose to your will. Bend it to your will, because it really doesn't matter. It's up to whatever you think looks best aesthetically in your world and your build. And then as for the roof, it is this cut red sandstone slab, which it looks this color because of my texture pack. I should say that, not shaders. Brain fart, I'm so sorry. Hello, resource pack, that's what it's called, not texture pack. Load, 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 load. Please don't get me copyrighted over a stupid song. This is what it really looks like in real Minecraft. Ugh, it's disgusting. But my texture pack obviously changes that. You could easily keep it this way if you like it. I mean, it's not that bad in comparison to the sandstone, just because it's really nice contrast, but it looks a little weirder when you have it with stone. Although, again, it's not too bad. It really isn't. So it's up to you. I mean, if you want my texture pack, I believe I got this color change from Germsy Boy, and he's also the one that went ahead and changed it so it looks like tiles, which is the main reason why I use it, is because it looks like tiles. I believe brick also would work in this case, but if that is up to you, I just don't like the way that brick looks. Although my brick is a little different in saturation, so I should probably just show it. Let me see. Alright, so that's brick versus cut sandstone. Now let's see it without my resource pack, just so that you can get the full effect of it and hopefully give you more ideas for when you're designing this in your own world. It's not that bad of a difference. In fact, I think I'll make this entire roof out of this brick just so that you can see the difference. And I'll keep it with my texture pack off, and then I'll switch back later. But yeah, so to start off this roof, you come to the corner of any of these, basically. You go up 1/2 slab, and you stick it out by 1. You can do a full corner if you'd like, but I kind of like having this little gap here. Then you just bring it around. Oh, don't get caught on the pillars. Bring it around town. Like so, all the way down and around. Like I said, bring it around town. A little SpongeBob reference for y'all millennials that understand me. You know, bring it down and kitty corner it like that. Then it's a pretty simple pyramid design, pyramid scheme. It's a pyramid scheme. That's what this roof is called, a pyramid scheme. That goes up by 1, and then it goes up by 1, and then it goes up by 1. And it goes up by 1. What quality entertainment I am providing right now. I hope y'all are enjoying this thoroughly. And then you just bring it all the way around. Again, let me go ahead and fill in a bit of this roof and then I'll be right back. Alright, so on this top part here, technically you could go up 1, but I believe this is a full block. It is. So I went ahead and kept it as a half slab so that it had 1 less layer of blocks to be spawnable for whenever mobs show up. And just like that, you have your little temple here. Now real quick, let me go through the inside here to show you. It does not connect fully to the pillars just because of the way this is. So to make it connect, I just brought the bricks or the red sandstone down a bit. Same thing up here, like this corner does not connect. That one does not. Up here is fine, but if you wanted to, you could bring it over like that so you don't see it as much. I kind of like seeing it, but that again is up to you. And down here, this is totally fine. It's completely covered, even though there is technically a half slab gap, as you can see here, but it really only matters on the edges that you see it. And of course, again, on the edges here, and then on these end pillars as well. On the inside, ooh, so dark. So dark. That does not offer a lot of light. The inside here, it is covered completely as well. I mean, if you wanted to make it look a little less weird, you can always bring it down so that you don't see it. And it, in your brain, it still looks like the sandstone is going all the way up behind it, if that makes sense. Because I kind of personally hate having 2 colored blocks on top like this, but having 1 colored block pushed out by 1, it just gives it a little extra depth and makes me realize that, like, oh, this wall is this, and then this wall is different, compared to seeing like, oh, they just built something weird on top of an old wall type of thing. And then again, you can bring it over a little bit more so it looks a little more arched. And obviously fits in a bit more, just because it's not, again, like a weird block put on top. See, like that. Just like a so. And again, you don't have to have these pillars unblocked. That is up to you. But if you want the extra storage, then I highly recommend it. But yeah, let me just go ahead and... I have plenty of torches. Let's just torch up the inside. There we go. And there's your little temple. Just like that. Now I'm going to real quick pop back on my texture pack because I am very sad without it. And here is the difference between the brick and the red sandstone, cut sandstone slabs. Either would work. Again, I just personally went with the red sandstone in my world because, again, it's my world, my resource pack that I stole from someone. Well, I mean, he posted it online, so it's not really stealing. But I just like the way it fits in better with the sandstone versus how jarring of a difference this is. Granted, if you're going for like a more modern Roman type of look, then this brick is definitely more up your alley. I'm just going for the dated look because it's not like they had, well, they had red dye, but red dye is not the best at staying red and everything would chipped off. So my whole point of using this is making it seem like it's worn down and been here for a while compared to the alternative red brick there. So in my personal world, I'll probably end up using the red brick for newer builds that are supposed to be richer type of thing, whereas the older builds like old temples or old farmhouses or tiny houses like this are going to have the red sandstone instead. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. I know I did. If you did, leave a like, comment if you have anything to comment, and subscribe if you're new. As always, I'll see y'all in the next one. Till then, bye guys!